Hello, everyone. This is the voice of Bernardo Apollo's oldest granddaughter, Erica Akayani Chamberlain. And I just wanted to take the time to tell you about more products that are available to you through the American Botanical Pharmacy or Dr. Richard Schultz. These are products that my grandfather used on a daily basis. He specifically used the Superfood Plus and also the Echinacea on a daily basis, and also did liver cleanses and colon cleanses on a regular basis, as you probably know. However, yesterday when I was out and about, I heard that there is an epidemic of the flu here in San Diego, to the point where there are not enough beds for patients. I heard a nurse say that they had 50 more people than they knew what to deal with. This surprised me a bit since it's quite much warmer here. Of course, back on the East Coast, there's an extreme cold snap going on up and down the eastern seaboard, even as far as Florida, where it's unseasonably cold. And of course, the Midwest, people are experiencing temperatures dipping down to the single and double digits at night. So this is for all of you people. I'm going to share this and some kind of an old-fashioned remedy, and just do a quick overview of some of the other things that are available to you. Now, disclaimer, I actually don't even have the cold and flu shot, not something you inject into your system, but something that you drink. It comes in a 15 fluid ounce bottle, and it also comes in a cold and flu shot smaller bottle of 1.5 fluid ounces. This is because I don't get the flu and I really don't get colds, but of course I've been following my grandfather for many, many decades, and my immune system is much stronger than the average person. But this is something that you can do that may supercharge your immune system to better protect you. It has 1,000% of the RDA of vitamin C using organic acerola cherry. It contains over 20 potent herbs that are pre-mixed, and there you have it. These come in packs. I'm going to quickly read the ingredient list, some of the things you may recognize. The botanical ingredients are wild-crafted. They're 100% organic. They have no sugar. They have no pesticides. They are not gassed. So this particular formula contains echinacea root and seed, garlic, habanero, pepper, white onion, ginger, horseradish, acerola cherry, elderberry, blackberry, yarrow root, boneset, desert sage, lobelia, elecampane, kola nut, coffee, licorice, cherry bark, horehound, coltsfoot, fennel, and thyme. I'm going to read a couple of testimonials here. Feeling better after 10 minutes. This comes from Aurora S. in Hacienda Heights, California, who has grandchildren. We know what that's like when you have children around. They get sick, you get sick. You get better, they get sick again. They give it back to you, or you give it back to them. My grandkids infected me with the flu. A friend stopped by with a box of your cold and flu herbal shots, and once again I was amazed that within 10 minutes I was on the mend. In an hour, it was as if I had never been ill. Thank you for your fight to keep these products available. Someone from Torrance, California, who goes by the initials AA, says, no more flu since I started these products. I haven't gotten the flu since I started taking Echinacea Plus and Super Tonic. Everyone else around me is as sick as a dog, but I feel just fine. I spray my air detox just in case too. So this is another product. It's called Super Tonic. It is an all-purpose miracle tonic that kills microorganisms on contact. This is something else that you can try. This one has the fresh habanero peppers, the garlic bulb, white onion, Hawaiian yellow ginger root, and the horseradish root. It comes in a 2-ounce bottle. And also, I'm going to mention again that you can also ask for a catalog from Dr. Richard Schultz when you, if you call in to get your order. But I'm going to post the reversion link where you can get a 15% one-time discount for these products. I also want to share this deep tissue ointment. This is made with wintergreen, and also it has botanical menthol, habanero pepper, arnica flower, which is a mountain daisy, calendula flower, and St. John's wort. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember when I was a kid, if I had congestion, I got a mentholated rub put on my chest, put in my nostrils, and also made to inhale steamed water. I mean, in other words, you bring water to a boil in a pot over the stove until there's steam going off it. You can put a couple of drops of this deep tissue wintergreen ointment in it, and then when it's cool enough, get a towel, put it over your head, put it over the pot with the deep tissue ointment just in the base of your nostrils. You've got it in your nostrils, you've got it in the water, and inhale, and that will help open your respiratory passage and make it easier to breathe. And also, I've noticed that it helps drain the mucus that is congesting you. I'm bringing this up because a friend of mine called me the other day who had a really nasty cough. I said, be careful that doesn't turn into bronchitis, because of course bronchitis can take a turn to pneumonia. But if you just rub this on your chest before you go to bed at night for about 10 minutes, and then put a t-shirt on over that, and then put on your pajama top and make sure that you've got enough blankets on you, that will also help break up the congestion in your chest. Quickly, I want to go over some other things here that you might not have been aware of. Of course, the Superfood Plus is a classic with the acerola cherry. I do want to say, though, if you are taking a blood thinner, you should not take anything with acerola cherry in it, okay? Because that's just a caution, okay? So you can check with your doctor as well, because you don't want contraindications. That's important. But here we go to some of the other products. Here's cayenne. This is great for improving circulation. This is great for supporting people who already have a healthy heart. This is very warm. Yes, indeed. You just want to put a few drops in a smoothie. I would suggest a smoothie, not taking it directly in water unless you're just really hardcore. I had a friend who had extremely bad circulation, cold fingers, cold feet, and this was helpful in improving circulation. This is the liver gallbladder tincture. This helps maintain a clean liver. The liver and the gallbladder are connected. A clean liver on a daily basis, other than the at least annual, biannual, but you can even do it 3 or 4 times a year, every quarter, the 5-day liver detox. This is something that we use around here on a regular basis and put in the smoothie. This is the kidney bladder formula. This is great for men and women. It's also something I like to use in between the female shot, which is good for menopausal symptoms, because it helps eliminate water and it helps keep your kidneys clean, which is very important, in your bladder in good working order. It's also very useful for dissolving kidney stones. The brain formula. Americans consume a lot of sugar. When you consume too much sugar, that forms a plaque on the brain. If you have a plaque formed on your brain, that can make it difficult to remember things. Our memory is extremely important. It's a large part of who we are. Also, because the air pollution is sort of off the chain, and air pollution doesn't do us any good in our nervous system and our brain function, we take this here on a regular basis in the house at least a couple of times a week. The nerve formula. This is a great companion also for the female shot, and I found that it is great for relieving that tingling sensation you have in your legs and your feet after you've been standing on them all day. If you're in the service industry and you work in a restaurant and you're standing 8, 9, 10 hours a day and running back and forth, you may find this provides a great amount of relief for you. Also, I found that it helped me with my sciatica. I took a couple of droppers full of this before going to bed, and the first time I did it, my pain was reduced by 75 to 80%. I thought that was pretty amazing. No foot pain. I was able to sleep through the night. I also used this ointment on my feet as well to relieve the pain. Super ginseng. This is for the fellas. The male shot. These two items are great for men that may be having a little difficulty with their sexual function. Fellas, after you clean out your colon and get rid of some of that belly, try using the male and super ginseng herbal shots. I would suggest that as opposed to using something like Viagra. It really doesn't have any side effects. You don't have to worry about straining your heart with this. Give it a try. All these things we use in our household here. Super C Plus. I got this in a powder. I prefer it personally in a powder because it's much easier to add to the smoothie, and it supplies, it exceeds actually the RDA of vitamin C. Vitamin C is really important for everything and also for keeping smooth skin. Did you know that? If you have wrinkled skin, dry skin, sun-damaged skin, give this a whirl because vitamin C is really important for building collagen. Collagen is the protein that keeps your skin from sagging. Keep your colon clean. Intestinal formula number 1. This is one of several intestinal formulas that Dr. Schultz has. This comes in a little vegan capsule. We have just gone through 3 months of binge eating, right? Halloween, Thanksgiving, through the Christmas holidays, with the last gasp being, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. If you watch football and have a tailgate party, we know that you consumed a lot more junk food. So this would be a good time, especially if you're undergoing, the cold and the flu. Take one of these in the evening before you go to bed. Don't take it during the day because it's powerful. And then wake up the next morning and have a good bowel movement. And just keep that up until you're clean as a whistle. Or if you go on a night out and, you just maybe ate the wrong thing, this will help provide some relief. Again, this is one of several intestinal formulas that the American Botanical Pharmacy and Dr. Schultz has. So I hope that this was a quick overview of just some of the products that Dr. Schultz has. I'm going to put the reversion link in this video. The code that you want to enter in to get the discount is A, F as in Frank, L as in lettuce 1. There's going to be a pop-up window that says get 10% off. Just click the X and get rid of that because with this code you can get 15% off the first time order. And often Dr. Schultz also offers free shipping. So I hope that helps you stay healthy this winter, you and your family and your kids and your grandkids.